Boy. Y'all know where I'm from. Yeah, I mean? So we pretty big on family here. And oh man. Road to WrestleMania, man, is a rocky run. I was screaming from the mountaintops or wherever the fuck I find myself this time. Shouts to y'all for actually showing up. I appreciate the subscriptions. Believe it or not, some people could maintain their composure in the crowd. I'll call it like that. You know what I mean? Like I know it's not every day you find somebody moving like this on the platform in this manner and regard, but ultimately, you know what I mean? There needs to be some proper respect shown. Peep that. Need to be some proper respect shown to the artistry happening on stage. So, you know, uh, give it up for being able to keep yourself composed when there's all sorts of wild shit going on stage, all the fireworks and pyro. Yeah, applaud that. I would. Now, security's gonna make sure she stays in place and far back. Like keep that in a room somewhere, respectfully. No, not when near me. Now with that. Did you catch that press conference? Whew, man. All right, let's address the elephant in the room. Shouts to Seth Rollins, yo. God damn. Yo, he going through the storm. The guy that toes the company line the most online, goes through all sorts of shit with so much of the fan base. This guy is literally an afterthought on the stage. The championship mattered, but then it's like at certain times when the championship can have some form of overexposure. I appreciate trying to have Seth on stage. It only makes sense to have him there. It was Cody's decision at the end of the day, but stop, pause. What are we doing with that? Because creative, I'm sure I've heard a lot of directions from a lot of different people that want to be in creative, and then my guys in creative that definitely got like forms of the main line. You know what I'm saying? To the offices, for real. Shout out to the vocal minority mafia. Just saying. You know what I'm saying? But keep. So with that, it's like I'm hearing people talk about tying that up. Like clearly a loose and why did Cody come out there on SmackDown? That's ultimately what the question is. Why did Cody come out on SmackDown and give up the spot? Did he give up the spot for real? Or did he just say not at WrestleMania? I mean, it's a lot of shit that could be this could be a who done it, you know what I mean? But then the who done it is clear. My man Rocky Obvious, you know what I'm saying? Got the Cody backstage and said, look, bitch, something. I don't know. They could film it earlier that day. I don't know, but make a thing of it. You know what I mean? Like Cody almost got bullied out of his spot, and it's like, nah, you know what? Fuck that. Because I don't even agree with this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why they stayed each other down. Well, I mean, Cody already said no Mania. Well, not at Mania, but maybe he could have been backstage like, I think about it. Maybe Triple H is like, yo, bro, you won the Rumble, bro. You got to fight at Mania. It ain't no, you can't do that. You got to choose one or the other. Okay, so you're going to finish the story, not at Mania. No, bro, you're going to finish the story at Mania one way or the other. Or, like, it's either you finish the story at Mania or the story's just going to continue. Because Royal Rumble winners go to WrestleMania, main event, and see if they can win a championship or not. Point blank. There you go. There's your way out. You're welcome, everybody. Yo, applaud me. I'm telling you. I've been saying it, but I'm glad y'all starting to realize. Word to God. Because there it is. There it is. No, you can't do that. That's why he sent them out. That's why Triple H sent them out on stage. Knew he was going to have a big old thing. There was going to be a blow up because of all the ego on the stage. Rocky thought he was looking at Seth. Look, video package didn't show that. Run it back. Rocky thought Seth was talking when Cody was coming out. I'm just saying. Rock smacked the goddamn fire out of Cody, bro. Now, luckily, Cody still got fire in him. If anything, he just put hot sauce on the flambe. You know what I mean? So, Rocky wasn't on Smackdown. Next week, he'll be there. Paulie will be there. Wasn't really much chat. A lot of going ons, man. A lot of going ons. I'm hoping they could figure something out with this, but I've already given a clear way. No. Triple H said it, and then the rules was. But then Rocky came in and tried to smooth his way in. And it's like, oh, wait. Yeah, you know what, Rock? That's a good idea. Maybe I'll think about it another time. Just Cody being the politician. I'll think about it. Maybe another WrestleMania does make sense. Yeah. I'll go and talk to my people and you talk to your people. And then Cody continued to consult, and that'll fit in the way he was talking about it at the press conference. And it's like, yeah, bro, I consulted with a bunch of people. It ain't just you. And at the end of the day, it's my choice. Bam, pow, dance his way through. Get it on TV, set it out. Yeah, so there goes that. So Triple H reasserted his authority following the kickoff event. I mean, chief content officer, you know what I'm saying? We do respect the hierarchy. We shouts to TKO group holders respectfully, but at the end of the day, it's like TKO just got here. Rocky just got back. He's always had his ear to the post, but he's had plenty of years to come back and run his head of the table storyline. If it would have been 2 years and 2 years, then it would have been a little bit more of a conversation. But then still in all, we're going to respect the integrity of the Royal Rumble match, just like we respect the integrity of Money in the Bank is a kind of crazy example, but it's still in all like guaranteed match, whenever you want, 365. Okay, cool. Now, Royal Rumble has its, look, you win the match, you have to pick, that's the match, WrestleMania. Done deal. If Cody was doing, this is Cody's second year. If Rocky if he avoided this for only 2 years, then it would have been a different story. Then I'd have been a little more open to an argument with this. But did y'all watch Baywatch? I didn't get the chance to, but I watched Barbie though. No reason. I got daughters. You know what I'm saying? So respectfully, um, you know, the only reason why I'm really open and happy, genuinely and sincerely happy that Dwayne is back now is because he had been back here and there. What the times in between him getting back was whole way, like they started getting real shorter in the intervals. So it's like, wow, he's really not Hollywood. He just really had to go out there and do all of the things that, like, he's the Brahma bull. So the bull sees the world as a china shop, and he's just running through everywhere. You know what I mean? Projects, clothing deals, motherfucking all sorts of crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like amazing things. He's busy. He got all these things, movie deals. Hold up, though, because then we got all sorts of things going on with that. And then it's like, well. But what a rebound. What a way to cash in perfectly. That's the height of the century now. Coming in and now you on the board? Family tree. Like, it's deep. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's real. Now, in respect to all of that, it's been 4 years, so I've heard, as far as The Rock and Roman Reigns maybe being a thing at WrestleMania, and we never got it. We got rematches, we got different situations, we got stories now with people trying to, finish out their family, do their lineage proud, respectfully, and I honor that. I think that entire segment, that entire press conference was so huge for both sides of um that Samoan dynasty. You know what I'm saying? And then the smack and then all the rest of it, I really feel like we got, like, now it's good spots for Rock to come back in and make smooth cameos. You know what I'm saying? Every so often here and there. I don't know where a match happens, if it's supposed to. I don't know. I mean, SummerSlam could be soon as SummerSlam we get that one. I mean, I mean, Rock making an appearance? I don't know. Like, I don't know. But as far as the story goes with Cody and Roman, it needs to happen. What takes place with The Rock in regard to all of that this year, so long as he's not competing for the championship against Roman Reigns, we're good. But there was a whole lot of chatter coming from the architect, boy. Your visionary and revolutionary was barking at The Rock heavily, boy. He ain't give no care. And honestly, I was kind of there for it. Live and direct, I thought it was a work. Wasn't nobody trying to hear what Seth had to say. Once you realize this was a little more everybody going into business with themselves, you realize Seth is the one to toe the line always. He is the company's champion, whether you like it or not. The championship has its own prestige to it, regardless of whatever you want to look at it as. And no, not the flagship title because Roman. The more y'all big up that other title with the lineage, the more y'all loving the same person y'all saying y'all shouldn't be loving no more. So I'm gonna need y'all to chill out on a lot of y'all motherfucking chatter, because it's the hypocrisy is just as what's the word, fickle as somebody was saying the crowd was, and quoting Isaac Asimov and shit. Now anyway, I like Seth and Rock now. Shit, Punk down. I mean, shit, Drew gonna be mad. He gonna be mad anyway. Drew is an angry person. So, shit. I like Seth and I like I like I like The Rock. I want to see those two now. That's my WrestleMania dream match. And man, oh man, word to God, just to have the vision of it the way I'm getting it right now is definitely where it's at. So I'm liking it. I'm actually loving it. I would love to see it. And um the only thing I want to see more is Cody finish his story now at this point. How are they gonna make sense of that? WrestleMania season, man. Like now, since we got to the solution, oh my God. And I mean, I'm not trying to book it for myself. I don't have any expectation on this to take place. If like I wouldn't have said this 2 years ago. You know why? Because it was a different administration, and anything you would have said, anything we was saying was getting held against us on that goddamn screen. And it's like, oh, what disgust. You know what I'm saying? So no, we couldn't have that. Now we got a little something where everybody could get a little bit of creative, and then we leading into WrestleMania next year, man. Look, I'm liking it. So they're gonna decide on who's fighting Seth at Mania in the Elimination Chamber. I don't agree. Let's get The Rock in there. Somebody needs to get injured. Let The Rock do it and call it a day. Or The Rock come through and assert the authority everywhere now, because I forgot about the Elimination Chamber shit with all 12 of them fighting for it. I like it, but somebody need to get injured and The Rock need to step in. That's how I feel about it. Not injured, but somebody needs to step down, let The Rock step in. Since you want to fight so bad, they go to Chamber, beat everybody. You know what I mean? Since it wasn't 30 at Mania, let him really come back and earn that scrap. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about it. Rock win the Chamber, then he could go for a title. Then he could go for a title and ain't nothing to talk about no more. And he got the new era title. So what we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's keep it pushing. Bianca Belair, Michin. Michin winning that last week against Tiff. Tiff beat her. Michin going at it again this week. Now she got beat by the EST. I'm with AJ. Anyway, all right. So new Damage Control, and then Bailey, and then we looking at Dakota Kai. Finally, and her making it to the main roster the way she has is, I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that she's on in a prominent role. It took a while, but at the end of the day, just like all my cats down in the level up process, you gotta keep on. You gotta know, because anything can happen any moment's notice. Obviously, every single time I'm coming out to do this now, I'm looking like, oh, jeez. What else is about to happen next? What's gonna happen this week? This is a wild time. I don't even know. Yo, one of my bros was just talking about it yesterday, or whenever he put it up, I believe it was yesterday. He's like, yo, man, this ain't going nowhere no time soon, yo. I'm like, what you mean, bro? Like, it's Mania. Let's just be happy for that. And it's like, well, yeah, but we got a lot of other motherfuckers on the table coming right down right after we get all over this, and they ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Prominent stuff, you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, there's that. But as we can see, anything can happen. It should just be shifted at any moment. So to see Coda on TV, man, I remember when I first came in contact with her, and now to see where she's at, fending off Damage Control and being there for Bailey, I'm hoping that it stay like that. Bailey knows she got some support, you know what I'm saying? Solid support, and we just move forward from there. Pete Dunne, Tyler Bate, and then DIY. All right, solid match. The right team won. The tag division is getting crazy. And I have a new interest in Finn and Priest now, because if they're able to retain against the next team, then I think we'll really start being able to get into like what the other teams in the division have to offer, so far as like what these cats are providing, just the overall product, and again, that part of the division. So I'm liking what I'm seeing so far, man. And I'm just going, like I said, I want to see how Priest and Finn feast. I'm wondering how those two are going to be able to uh keep that tension that they've shown here and there at formed minimum, so then they can make the best product for all of us moving forward. You know what I mean? Or at least be the best team. Pardon me, I'm talking in a whole nother space just out loud because I'm watching people walk by. But regardless, Randy Orton, Sami Zayn. Okay. um Sami Zayn is a slow going project for myself and that character development thing. He's doing what he do. I'm not crazy about the guy, but it is what it is. I mean, I was hoping he was gonna be in the Rumble. I saw him at like number 15 or 16 or some shit, but they threw him in at 30, where they could put the Rock in. All sorts of crazy shit. The match was solid. Randy got that victory, and I'm trying to recall what took place. I mean, he kept up with him. It was somewhat of a telegraph to RKO. That much nitpicking. You know what I mean? But shouts to Randy. Randy going in the Elimination Chambers, it's a match seller. Now Drew McIntyre comes on. It's like, all right, cool. DM Punk, I was about to say. DM Hunk, or whatever he wants to call himself. I don't have a pick in the match thus far. Who else is going to qualify? They throw Dom in this, a couple spots for Dom. You know what I mean? Drew is definitely a power spot. And then Randy, man, yeah, we already see the direction. Randy's definitely in there for obvious reasons. But so far as a winner goes, I know KO has a match coming up. I know Bobby Lashley got one coming up. And then there's one more match that I can't recall in the moment, but that's fine. Because at the end of the day, The Rock needs to be in the Elimination Chamber now. That's how I feel. And I'm saying that respectfully. I would love to see The Rock win the Elimination Chamber and then go on the main event WrestleMania against Seth Rollins. That's how I feel right now. On my road to WrestleMania, that's what I want. I'm not booking the product. So I'm not really about to get myself like all emotionally invested in the idea. But that, like, there's a solution. We just came through with a bunch of solutions, man. So, on God, I'm going to go ahead and just let this be a thing. I was thinking I'd do this another way, but I'm not going to rush the thought. I'm going to allow it to be what it is and hope that, we get, something at least close to this idea. But the most I could ask for is, team unity. And shouts to all three of them, the GMs and Triple H all standing in the ring like that. That shit was fire, bro. So, yeah, subscribe.